Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Federal government still on wild goose chase, lawyer reviews. Federal government still on wild goose chase, lawyer reviews. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. A member of the legal team of the detained, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanus yesterday dispelled the fears of an alleged fresh 7-count amended charge against the IPOB leader. The Court of Appeal, Abuja Division had freed Kanus of the terrorism charge slammed on him by the federal government. However, another panel of the appellate court had, at the instance of the federal government, granted a stay of execution of Kanus' release. The matter before Justice Binta is scheduled to come up tomorrow for parties to discuss what next will be done as an appeal is pending before the Supreme Court. However, it was reported on Friday that the federal government had filed a fresh amended 7-count charge against Kanus. Responding, Sir Ifeanyi Ejiofor, in a statement issued in Abuja, said that this attention of the Mazi Nnamdi Kanus formidable legal team, ably led by the legal oracle of our time, Chief Mike Ozekome San, has been drawn to the much publicized but rumored new 7-count amended charge allegedly filed against our indefatigable client, Mazi Nnamdi Kanus, by the federal government. From all indications, the new alleged charge has the same charge number, FHC, ABJ, CR 383-2015, as the one already pronounced upon and struck out by the Court of Appeal, Abuja Division. The said intermediate court completely discharged Mazi Nnamdi Kanus and further prohibited his being tried or prosecuted in any court of law in Nigeria. The said judgment of the Court of Appeal is extant and still subsists till date and has not been set aside by any superior court. Mazi Nnamdi Kanus' formidable team, ably by the oracle of the law, Chief Ozekome San, has already promptly appealed to the Supreme Court against the Court of Appeal's ruling, staying execution of its own judgment which had set Kanus free. The appeal in respect thereto has been duly entered in appeal number SC CR 1394-2022 at the Supreme Court and is now awaiting a date for hearing. It is also worthy to note that this judgment of the Court of Appeal still stands till date, as same has not been set aside by the Supreme Court. It is imperative to state, therefore, that on the strength of this judgment, no charge of whatever nature and under any guise can ever be presented or stand against Onyedu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before any court of law in Nigeria. Our inquiry this evening, upon reading about the phantom charge in the social media, revealed to us that the rumored charge was surreptitiously and clandestinely filed by the federal government, hours after the judgment of the Court of Appeal was delivered on the 13th day of October 2022. This was even before it had received a certified true copy of the said judgment of the Court of Appeal. The filing of the said charge was clearly Huel informed and Huel advised because the prosecutor, federal government, we presume and may want to believe, was not at that point in time aware of the details, full import and implication of the well-delivered judgment of the Court of Appeal at the time of filing the said charge. We also want to believe that this is what has led to the federal government abandonment of the charge after it was already filed. It is pertinent to note also that the federal government did not take any step to either serve the charge on our client, Onyedumazi Nnamdi Kanu, or on our erudite lead counsel, Chief Mike Ozekome, San, after it was filed, even till this moment. This is to doubtly assure people of God that our legal team, eminently led by the legal icon of our time, Chief Mike Ozekome San, will be in court on Monday the 14th of November 2022. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view